Hi, I'm David Burns. This is Tinker. Welcome to this week's video diary. I've been through performing in Edinburgh at the Freakeasy Cabaret this week. Just before I start the video, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed to the YouTube channels, and to everyone who has gone to my Patreon page, patreon.com/davidburns, and signed up to support us there. It really does make a difference to us. It makes life a little bit easier whilst we're still in the pandemic. Another bit of news this week is I have launched a new website with information on all the bands that I perform with Marshall Chipped, Pop Art, Furore Cayley Band, Roscoe Bacon and the Gant Squeaks, and my solo stuff. And that is at www.davidburnsmusic.co.uk. So please do have a look at that and enjoy this week's video through at the Freakeasy Cabaret. Okay, so this is the first part of today's gig journey vlog. Just heading into the city centre, get the train through to Edinburgh. Playing at the Freakeasy Cabaret tonight at the Banshee Labyrinth. Just waiting for the train at Queen's Park, and like most of the last 2 years, can hardly see a thing because my glasses are so fogged up. But, yeah, it should be a good night tonight. So yeah, here we go.
We are now approaching Glasgow Central. Please mind the gap when alighting from this train.
Okay, that's me in Central, on to the second part of the journey today. Second train and heading across to Edinburgh. Taking the slow train out of Central rather than the express that I usually get from Queen Streets, so that I can get a quieter train with a bit more social distancing rather than being crammed in on the Queen Street one. And I've pretty much got this to myself, so plenty of social distancing here. So this should be a nice quiet journey across to Edinburgh, and then get ready for the gig. Okay, so a little bit about tonight's gig. It's the Freakeasy Cabaret over in Edinburgh. This is, I think, the fourth time that I've played one of their nights. It's always a good show over there. And this is their second gig back after COVID lockdowns closed everything down. Their first one was last month. I heard it went pretty well. Looking forward to getting back to it. It's cabaret night, so it's anything goes. You can get all sorts of different live performances, any kind of act at all. In fact, this is one of the gigs that Pop Art played regularly, and one of the places that Pop Art was open, giving a warm welcome with open arms. So it's not even the weirdest act that they have in there. So it's one that I'm looking forward to getting back to playing. I've done it once as a solo artist before, just doing some original stuff. And that's the kind of set that I'm doing tonight. Possibly with the first performance of a new song. We've Always Been at War, which is one of the songs that's going to be on the next Marshall Chipped album. I haven't completely decided if I'm going to play it or not. I haven't planned a set list. I'm just going to see what happens when I get there, see what I'm feeling like, see how the night goes, see what kind of set fits it. Also looking forward to getting back across it, because my mate Colin is hosting tonight, so it's going to be good to catch up with him. I've not had a chance to see him in ages because of lockdowns. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting across. Well, that's me arrived in Edinburgh, so next stop Banshee Labyrinth and soundcheck.
Yeah, so I found my notebook from the last time I hosted Freakeasy, which was February 2019. You know, that we did just before the plague hit. So yeah, I'm just going to adapt what I've got written here, and I've got some satire as well. Hey. So yeah, Gaelic for beginners apparently. I don't know what that was for. Yeah, and oh yeah, I've got the timeline of Scottish kings and queens for some reason. Don't quite know what I was doing with that one either, but the lockdown did a lot of strange things, so there we go.
You should probably introduce yourself as well.
Oh yeah, I'm Colin. I'm the host of the Freakeasy Cabaret tonight. Not usually the host, but the actual host got COVID, so here we are. Yeah, I haven't hosted since February 2019, and here we are again. It's going to be an interesting evening, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Freakeasy Cabaret. Please welcome your host, Mr. Colin MacGregor Maker.
Hello. Hello. Microphone's a bit tall. Never mind, I'm quite short. How are you all? Good.
Right.
Good. I can't see anything. Yeah, welcome to the Freakeasy Showcase. Cabaret, sorry, Showcase was our original show. I'm not the usual host. Our usual host is actually ill with COVID at the moment, so bear with me. Yeah, so, well, you're all over here, so how many of you haven't been to Freakeasy before? Probably, yeah, you have. So, yeah, so Freakeasy Cabaret is basically a variety night based on sort of cabaret format. So we have a number of different acts. Tonight we have 4 for you, but they're all top quality. We have a comedian, we have a magician, we have a musician, and we have a burlesque performer. So it should be quite a nice wee night for you. Got food to share there. So yeah, clap your hands, stack your feet, make a little noise for Cherry Bohm!
What's now going to follow is an attempt to see if I can remember any of my songs, having not played them in about 2 years. This is a song called Parallel. that you live in, the world that I am lost in the space between. The world that you live in, the world that I love. Time is done. I love. Never intersected all. Words with such care, you've never been so hidden in your intent. Apparition flex, lay dead, drawn to you. Apparition flex, lay dead, drawn to you. Going back. Between the world that you live in, the world that I am lost in the space between. The world that you live in, the world that I love. Time is done. I love. Never intersected all. Nothing will form. Choosing your words with such care that you've never been so hidden in your intent. Apparition flex, lay dead, drawn to you. Apparition reflect, lay dead, drawn to you. Back, drawn to you. This next one is a new one, and it is slightly weird for me doing this one here tonight because I am staring at the spitting image of a friend of mine who wrote the lyrics. It's not him; it's his twin brother. We used to be in a band together called Pop Arts. Anyone who is a regular here might have seen us play before, and if you did see Pop Art play, I can only apologise for the mental scarring that left you with. To borrow a phrase from Michael Stipe, don't confuse the singer with the song. The character in this song is a nasty, nasty piece of work. The kind of person that would take a job that requires eye tests at Barnard Castle. It's called We Have Always Been at War.
go, where our victory is inevitable. If I can just believe a little bit more, and what delights we have in store. Step right up, it's all the time. Those jagged rocks are actually a crown of little bodies, ambition stabbed, out-tempered blonde locks on her master's head. Don't you want to hear the country roar? Or don't you know we've always been a war? Avert your eyes from all their riches. Now go on, fill your boots till you're dead in ditches. Step right up, what's all the time? Just tell yourself those jagged rocks are actually a crown of little bodies, ambitions stabbed, ill-tempered blonde locks on her master's head. Just for you, I took the time, expecting me to always toe the line. Expecting me to always toe the line. Thank you.
Good buns, everyone. Our next act is a comedian. He's come all the way from basically the other side of the city to be here tonight for you. It's Vladimir McTavish.
Good evening. Some of you might remember me or recognise me from my earlier role as member of the audience. Because normally this is the part of the show you just all sit there staring at me trying to work out what the fuck I'm about. Right? I know, I was just looking at it and thinking, oh f***ing hell. It's all gone wrong for Billy Idol, isn't it? Annie Lennox isn't looking too good after that ill-advised gender reassignment operation. Now, in case any of you are wondering, I'll put your minds at rest. I personally am not 100% convinced that I'm carrying off this haircut. I could tell you that I did this myself during lockdown, but that would be a f***ing lie. I actually waited 4 months for my barbers to reopen. Made an appointment with chat during April, right? Sat down and asked her to do this. Now, I think she actually had a duty of care. To tell me what I was asking for was going to make me look a total but no. Looks like somebody's in a thistle, doesn't it? Tintin's his own dog and this is the end result. Good. So good, yeah, good being back here at Freakeasy. As Colin said, yes, I have played this. This is my third one, Colin.
Is it?
Yes, I played it 3 times. So as you can see, in the previous 2 times I played this gig, I've built up quite a following, so... It's always nice. It's always nice to get out of the house. Yes, I've come all the way over from the other side of town. I am an Edinburgh resident now. I'm actually from Glasgow originally. I moved here because of my wife. She's still in Glasgow, so that's what. Joke number 1. Number 2 coming in the next 15 minutes. You get value for money in this part of the show. No, she is in Edinburgh. We've been together now for roughly 20 years. Well, thank you very much for whooping her lack of judgment. Together for roughly 20 years, despite the fact that just before lockdown she had a cataract operation. I don't know what. I'll explain it. She had failing eyesight for a number of years, then had a 2-hour operation which gave her perfect vision. She was quite apprehensive about this operation. Who wouldn't be getting an operation in your eye? Me, as a supportive husband, I was 100% totally, completely and utterly myself. Right? She was blind as a bat for years. Things worked that way. She had an operation for 2 hours. After 2 hours in this operation, she had perfect vision. And the first thing she saw with that perfect vision was my face. She took one look at me and said, "Christ almighty, Philip Schofield's let himself go on this." So friends, that is why I am a big fan of face masks. My mask takes years off. There you go. I'm much younger now, no? This is the shittiest face mask I have got, right? I can actually drink through this face mask. Alright. No, I'm a fan of face masks. Very good public service on public transport face mask. You get the bus, see some guy not wearing a mask, you don't sit near that bloke, do you? Someone pretending to have asthma. Oh, I've got a hidden condition. How do you got a hidden condition? A highly visible condition. A selfish that's in front of you. Tell you the one that gets me is the partial wearing of the mask. The chin mask. So with a guy with a chin mask, a woman with a chin mask, a guy with a chin mask, kind of just hanging from their ears, really want to grow a beard, but they don't have enough testosterone to make the mask do the work. You see them go in a shop, someone says, "Oh, you put your mask on?" "I'm wearing my mask." "You're not wearing your mask. Your mask dangling off your ears. That's not wearing your mask. I couldn't walk down Princess Street with my out. It's alright, officer, I'm wearing trousers. Joke number 2.